Odissi is a dance that originated from an ancient Hindu temple in the northeastern region of India. Temple dancers started performing this dance to worship their gods 2,000 years ago. It is particularly distinguished from other classical Indian dance forms by its elegant and graceful movements. People from all around the world aspire to learn the Odissi dance, but Kimbina is the only Korean who has ever mastered its moves. She has recently finished her second recital in Korea featuring the Indian classical Odissi dance. Let's meet Kimbina and hear how she got started. Hello and welcome to Heart. I'm Colleen Park. Do you have the courage to give up everything you've worked for to pursue your dream? Well, not all of us have that kind of courage, but our guest today gave up everything she knew and was doing at a moment's notice to pursue her dream all the way in India. Please welcome our guest today, Indian traditional dancer, Kimbina. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes. You are wearing a traditional sari today.
Yes.
But this is what I hear you wear every day.
Yes, right. I always wear this sari or salwar suits. It's another type of Indian dresses. So I wear this always, even in Korea.
That's what I hear. What do people say when they see you?
Mostly the people got shocked when they see me, but I really love that because I can give them the very special and interesting shock. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look beautiful in it, but you wear it because you do Indian traditional dance. You've lived in India for a while, and this is now who you are.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, all right. So you divide your time between India and here.
Yes.
Where in India?
In Bhubaneswar of Odisha state.
Okay. Tell us about where that is or what that place is like.
You've ever heard about that place?
Well, that's why I'm asking. I mean, we know all the big cities, right?
Right, Mumbai,
right.
Delhi, or Kolkata, and Chennai. But Bhubaneswar is a kind of a middle-sized of city. And many tourists, they don't know about Bhubaneswar, but it's getting famous.
More famous.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and you went all the way there to learn the Odissi dance. What is Odissi dance? Explain to us.
Odissi is one type of classical dances of India. In India is a very huge country, isn't it? So, and also people over there are really love the dance. They're really crazy about the dance. And so in India there are 8 types of Indian classical dance, and Odissi is one of them. And it was originated from Odisha, the Orissa state, which is located in the northeast of India. And Odissi is basically a dance in the temple for God.
For the gods.
Yeah.
Okay. You came to Korea this time to do also a solo performance. Is that right? Yeah. How was that?
It was okay.
Did you did it by yourself?
Yeah, right. I performed and I organized and I did. It was a kind of one-man production and a one-man show. Yes, but anyway, I met many very good staff, and so I could make it successful.
So was it just one dance? Is it?
I had 4 dance items, and the running time was 1 hour, and I did it in solo.
All right. Well, I'm actually very curious about what the Odissi dance looks like, so our cameras also followed out to her solo performance. Have a look. Kimbina's second Odissi recital is being held at the National Theatre of Korea. The final rehearsal is taking place on stage. Unlike the direct and abrupt movements of other Indian classical forms, Odissi showcases elegant and graceful movements. After the rehearsal, she checks her stage makeup in the green room. To enhance her performance of Indian classical traditional dance, Kimbina pays close attention to her costumes and makeup.
이렇게 빨간색을 칠하는 건 되게 길한 의미 그런 거가 있어요. 그래서 이게 특히 저희처럼 공연자가 아니고 그냥 일반인들도 이사를 가서 집들이에 오잖아요. 그 집들이에 초대해서 가면 고맙고 그 뭐 이렇게 더 좋은 일이 일어나라고 이런 식으로 많이 그려져요.
As curtain time draws closer, Kimbina checks her costume, makeup, and makes final preparations for her performance.
어떤 재미있는 것도 있었으면 좋겠고요. 하지만 이게 그러니까 재미라는 것은 좀 지루하지 않는 뭔가 계속 눈을 뗄 수 없는 그런 공연이었으면 좋겠고, 하지만 맨 마지막에 공연을 다 마쳤을 때는 어떤 공부를 했다는 느낌? 뭔가가 더 쌓였다는 어떤 그런 느낌을 받으셨으면 좋겠어요.
Meanwhile, Korean viewers as well as Indian viewers wait outside in eager anticipation for the Odissi dancer.
사실 저는 인도학과 학생인데 금빛나 씨는 처음에 인도와 전혀 관계가 없던 분으로 알고 있는데 인도를 가서 이렇게 춤을 배워왔다는 걸 알고 너무 궁금해서 오게 됐어요.
She has taken a lot of effort. She's very passionate about it. She is incredible, and we believe that it will be a very, very beautiful and wonderful performance tonight. Yes.
Finally, Kimbina's solo recital begins. Her dances tell the story of an Indian myth featuring many different characters. The audience watch in rapt attention as she portrays all the characters displaying various emotions.
그냥 학교에서 선배들이 추는 거 그런 거만 보다가 이렇게 직접 인도에서 공부하고 오신 분 춤을 보니까 더 생동감 있고 좋았던 것 같습니다.
She really, her dance movements and her facial expressions, they were impressive, and I really enjoyed the program.
Kimbina enjoyed the moment as she was being well received by the audience, and she promises a better performance for next year. I'm curious, it's very beautiful, the dance style, but like you said, it's very different from what we normally know. But why choose Odissi dancing instead of other Indian dancing?
Actually, when I saw one Indian film, and over there in that film I saw that Odissi style, and that Odissi style dance form really touched my heart. So I just just Odissi.
That's what you wanted to do. Well, you were studying something totally different. You were, well, I wouldn't say totally different, but you were studying philosophy?
Yes, right.
And something else?
Comparative religious studies.
Okay.
And French literature.
I heard that you, that's what you were studying, and in 1 week you got up and you left for India.
Yes, right. Actually, when I chose that Indian film, the film's name was Kama Sutra, and I knew that sutra means 경전.
Scriptures.
Yeah, right. And then when I couldn't understand what Kama Sutra was, but anyway, I wanted to know something related to Hinduism or Buddhism, and that's why I chose to see that movie. And so from the beginning, the interest to see that movie started from Hinduism or Buddhism or philosophy and comparative religious studies and all. So Odissi is kind of another extension of comparative religious studies.
I agree. I get it. I understand. Oh, but you know, it takes an incredible amount of courage for someone to say, okay, I've been studying, I went to college, because you know, college is such a big thing in Korea,
Right.
and say, I'm just going to go to India. Your parents would have said, no, I'm not letting my daughter go to India. Did they agree, or did they?
Actually, when I left for India, I was not in Korea. I was in Sri Lanka, in Colombo, to study Buddhism for my master's degree. And when I got the name of Odissi, I just packed one big suitcase, and I got the three pieces of paper with the information of Odissi gurus and academy, and I just left. So, and then when I reached in Kolkata, Calcutta, and I emailed my mother, why should I leave the Sri Lanka for India, and why? And then I had very long letters, and then 2 weeks later, when I decided the places to stay, I called my mother, and then she told me the first word she said to me was, "Congratulations, Bina." Yeah, and then she said, "I hope you decided this way with a very deep thinking."
Yes.
That's all.
So how was it when you first started doing the dancing? Was it like something that came naturally, and it's like, oh, okay, well, this is what I'll do?
I didn't even think about the dance stuff, you know. I didn't think Odissi as a dance.
I see. Okay, I understand what you're saying. You approached it from a totally different, like a continuation of your study. And this is just another, I guess, a form of expression. So you look very happy. Have you found your calling? Has it become your career?
Yes. Right now I am a professional dancer. I had a Mantra Professor program, Mantra Professor show. It's a kind of a debut program for Indian classical dancer to become a professional dancer. So I had the show the last February.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, it's a dance. If Odissi is a dance that's difficult for even the Indian dancers, and is 5 or 6 years a long time to learn the dance, or a short time before you become a professional dancer?
But it's 10 years course,
wow.
Basically. But this is for everything, like that, you know, to become a doctor, or to become a priest, or to become a ballerina, you know, for everyone. So, but I just, how do you say, I could go the shortcut with the hard training, but of course now also I do the hard work and to go farther away.
All right. Well, you have a genuine background, knowledge of what it is, and you see this dance not as a dance, but more of a philosophy. But I can see that. Okay, great. Today we are talking with Odissi dancer, a Korean Odissi dancer, Kimbina. We'll be right back. Coming up next, find out how Kimbina overcame the difficulties of learning the Odissi dance and the hot Indian climate. Heart to Heart. Today we are joined by Kimbina, the first Korean Odissi dancer. You know, I want to talk about the dance a little more, because you said that it's even difficult for the Indian dancers. But what do you first learn? How difficult was it for you?
for Indian classical dance, the special thing is we don't wear any ballet shoes or etc. So we dance with our bare foot, and we have to stomp with the bare foot, and we have to make the sound like a clapping sound like this. And so it was very very muchly difficult for me, and it was hurting too much. So at night when I sleep, I couldn't even touch the toe. So I just, how to say, like a 허공에다가.
You just leave it up in the air.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Just like that. And also we have many yoga postures.
Ah.
So we have a very abnormal postures, like you know, this upper body is facing
front.
Yeah, the front, but this side and this like a side, this face is facing the side, and so for this kind of yoga posture and a very flexible postures, it was a little bit hurting the body. And so many things. And also the very difficult thing is the temperature, the weather.
I see.
Because it's very, very hot and
humid. Is it humid
right,
there?
right.
Well, so for the Indians themselves, it would be better, easier. But for you, coming from Korea,
yeah, you can say like that. But also for them, if the temperature goes up to like 50 or 48, it's terrible for them also.
Right. Okay.
So we can say like they are a little more weak at cold weather.
Yes, yes.
But they are also very they also have difficulty
with the heat.
Yeah, very.
Well, you mentioned the academy and the school, and you said it was like a 10-year program.
Yes, right.
Tell us about the school a little bit. Can anyone join, or can anyone from around the world join?
Yes, yes. The many foreign people, foreign girls especially, they come to learn Odissi. And in Odisha, just like a taekwondo school in Korea, there are lots of taekwondo school. And we learn taekwondo a lot, like that. Orissa also, there are lots of hundreds, thousands of Orissa Academy, and people join and learn.
Okay. So it's like Orissa, the state of Orissa is very well known for the dance of Odissi, is what you're saying.
Yes, this is the hometown of Odissi, or Mecca of Odissi.
I see. So anyone can go, and it's a very long program, but is it like a graduation? Is there a graduation, or can you just go and stop if you want? Only non-professionals can learn also, right?
Yes, yes.
All right.
For the hobby.
For the hobby as well.
Yes.
But you're part of the professionals now.
Yes.
Well, because of your performance in Korea, I hear that a lot of people are now interested in the Odissi dance.
Yes, few, not a lot, but some. But I'm very happy with that. But some people, not huge amount of people, but there are some people are showing the special interest in Odissi. So I'm very good with that also. Yeah.
You are a professional dancer now, and you can live anywhere in India and do this dance.
Yes, yes.
But you choose to live in Orissa still.
Yes, right.
Why is that?
Because I can feel, I can learn more about the soul of Odissi. Orissa is really the hometown, and the right place for Odissi.
All right.
To learn.
What do you get out of doing the Odissi dance besides the dancing itself and the philosophy? What do you hope to do with it?
Beside Odissi?
Well, no. What do you hope to do by doing Odissi? What do you want to teach the people or tell the people? What do you want to? What's the message to get across?
What do I want to do through Odissi?
Yes.
It's to to develop myself and to find myself through Odissi. That's the ultimate goal.
Okay.
I think.
And I guess that's a very beautiful way to do it. And that's still a continuation of your studies as well.
Yes, of course.
Ah. Will you live in India for a very long time, do you think? Will you ever return?
I think so.
Yeah.
I will live there to the end. To the end.
That's what you think
Yes.
now. All right. Well, you've been a great, shall we say, 홍보대사, an educator of the Odissi dance, because it's the first time I've heard of it, and I've seen all the other Indian dances. But will you return? You return every year, and will you do another performance next year when you return?
I always come back this time to Korea.
More performances?
So yes, I hope to have the bigger concert and bigger recital, not only me, but with other Indian classical dancers and with musicians in live. I hope so.
Maybe you could even do a little bit of teaching when you're here.
Oh,
for
yes,
a few days. Yeah.
Also.
All right. Well, the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming out.
Namaskar.
Thank you. Well, you can learn more about Orissa and its traditional dance of Orissa called the Odissi and the dancer, Kimbina, on our Arirang website. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll see you next time. Bye.